The velvet rope shimmered under the city lights, a barrier separating the dazzling from the mundane. Inside, a world of tuxedos, glittering gowns, and clinking champagne glasses awaited. This was the annual Starlight Gala, a charity event hosted by the city's most powerful elite. For Marcus Thorne, a brilliant tech innovator and philanthropist, this was more than just a party. It was an opportunity to secure funding for his foundation, which provides coding education to underprivileged youth. He arrived in a sleek, black sedan, a sharp tuxedo tailored to perfection. His invitation, embossed with the event's crest, was tucked neatly in his inner pocket. As he stepped out, the flash of cameras blinded him for a moment. He smiled a confident, practiced smile. He was ready. But as he approached the entrance, the bouncer, a large man with rigid face, held up a hand. "ID and invitation, please." Marcus produced a card. The bouncer took it, his eyes scanning the intricate design. Then his gaze hardened. He looked at Marcus, then at a list on a clipboard. His lips curled into a subtle sneer. "Sir, I'm afraid your name isn't on the list." Marcus frowned, a ripple of confusion spreading across his face. "That's impossible. I'm Marcus Thorne. My name is definitely on that list." He had received a personal invitation from the head of the charity committee, a man named Robert Sterling. The bouncer's voice was low and condescending. "Listen, buddy, I've been doing this for 10 years. I know who's supposed to be here. And you don't look like a Thorne to me." His eyes lingered on Marcus's face, his skin. It was an insult as clear as a punch to the gut. The unspoken message hung heavy in the air. "You don't belong here." A line of people was forming behind them. A woman in a sparkling dress hissed impatiently. The bouncer raised his voice just enough for those around to hear. "I'm going to have to ask you to step aside, sir. You're holding up the line." Marcus felt the heat rise to his face. The humiliation was a raw, burning sensation. His carefully crafted image of success and confidence was crumbling under the weight of a single, racist judgment. He was standing on the precipice of his biggest moment, and a man was denying him entry, not because he was a fraud, but because of the color of his skin. He took a deep breath, trying to hold on to his composure. "I will not step aside. I have an invitation, and I have every right to be here. You need to check that list again." The bouncer chuckled, a dry, humorless sound. He turned to another bouncer, a look of shared amusement on his face. "Looks like we have a problem here." Marcus's blood ran cold. He realized this wasn't just a mistake. It was a calculated, deliberate act of humiliation. The grand entrance of the gala, the flashing lights, the elegant crowd, it all became a stage for his public degradation. The worst part? Everyone was watching. The bouncer's hand went to his radio, a final, definitive gesture. "I'm calling security. We've got a trespasser." The humiliation was complete. But Marcus wasn't just a trespasser. He was an innovator, and they had no idea who they were dealing with. They had just underestimated a man who was about to change the world, starting with the very establishment that had tried to keep him out.